Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to make a vase. I don't do many vases, but I thought we'll try something different. This wood I got off of the beach. It's just a piece of driftwood. I have no idea what it is, but it looks kind of cool. So I'm just going to cut this up into pieces and then take it from there. Alright, so I'll try and wrestle these pieces in here. Piece of dowel. That'll save some. We might be alright. Let's see how we go. Alright, let's get some resin mixed up. I've decided to go with a blackish green. We'll see how that looks. Get that in the pressure pot and we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll get that out tomorrow morning and see what it looks like. Alright, let's see if we can get this out of here. Probably not going to be super easy. May have to cut it off. Give me a moment, I'll be back. Alright, it's loose. I won't be using that mould again. Looks pretty good though. I've just got to figure out how I'm going to mount this to the lathe. I'll probably put a glue block on here. And we'll start turning. Alright, we're all mounted up. It's not running too bad. Got a little bit of a wonk in it. Maybe get about 780, and we'll start knocking this down. Again, as usual, I have no idea what shape I'm going for. We'll just let it work itself out. Owie. Oh. Oh. Ouch. If you've never turned anything from the beach before, it is hard and it stinks. Oh. Kind of looks cool though. Get a bit more of that yellow in there. That looks pretty wild. Still got a way to go yet. As you can see, it's not going to be a huge vase, but it's going to be a vase none the same. Nonetheless, none the same, none the... Shut up. Alright, get this sanded up. I'll show you 120 and then I'll see how I go. Probably go all the way to 4,000. Alright, I'll be doing that for a little while. Looks like it'll be fairly straightforward. I'll bring you back and we'll get some sanding sealer on there. Okay, I'm back. Here I am. I sanded this up to 800. This is actually, to be honest, about, I don't know, a week later. I had to go away for work, so this has just been sat here for that amount of time. So it's just been sanded, and now I'll get some sanding sealer on here. I'm going to give this a lacquer finish, but I probably won't give it a finish until I hollow it out first. So I'll get Just some sanding sealer on here to finish it up, and then we'll start work on the inside. Cool, alright, we'll get set up and start hauling it out. Perfect. Now, I'm going to get a little cheeky here, and I was going to finish this off and then cut this off and then finish the bottom. But while I have got a hole, why can't I just, you know, do that? Part this off, finish the bottom, flip it back over. I don't know, it makes sense. My favourite job. I love it. There we go. Now I'll just neaten this up. Just got to go gentle because I don't want this to just tear out of there and cause more problems. But if I take it nice and easy, should be okay.
By taking it easy. That was not it.
Well, it seems that it's survived. Bullet dodged. I mean, I didn't have a lot of pressure here because I don't want this to split open if I can help it. And a lot of what the jaws are grabbing is actually quite soft there. So we'll try that again. And now you can see it's on the wonk. It's a little better, but it's not perfect. Remember back when I said this make my life easier? Well, clearly I lied. Alright, that's about as good as I can get it. Easy. Easy. Okay, I forgot to press start, but I got it done. I'll just show you quickly. I've got a mortise in the end there. It looks okay. Fingers crossed it holds. Just going to give this a sand. Finish it off the same as here. Start at 120. I'll show you that, and then I'll go through the grip. Okay, that's going to be real easy to finish that off. I'll get that done, I'll bring you back, we'll put some sanding sealer on there. Alright, we're all sanded up. 800. Put a bit of sanding sealer on there. Alright, cool. I'm going to leave it, I'm not going to finish it, I'm just going to do that, flip it over, get it hollowed out, and then finish the whole thing at once. Alright, got it all flipped around, we'll start hollowing it out. I've got to tell you, this makes me nervous. I don't have a steady rest, I don't do a lot of this sort of stuff, but it really makes me nervous when you start having a, you know, you're going in a long way off your tool rest. It is, it's a bit scary. We'll see how we go. Trying to keep it down as thin as I can. I am concerned that it's going to just completely shatter. So I don't know, might end up at about 10-15 mil thick, just to be on the safe side. So I'm pretty happy with that. It actually feels pretty good. There might just be a couple of little humps there. But the other issue I've got, and let's have a look here, are these little, well, when I say little, not little, there's they were wormholes or something in the wood, and they have, the resin's actually popped out of them. You can see most of them are not bad here, but there's a couple there. There's actually a really big one here, and a big one here. Now, I don't know, I'm thinking, because it's a vase, and because it's inside the vase, because it's in here somewhere, do I really need to bother? Am I going to be that fussy? And I've also got a little one here. I've also got a little one on the outside here, but you can barely notice that. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to sand, call it good, lacquer it. There'll be a couple of holes inside, but it's inside. So I think we'll just sand it up and be done. Alright, I'm going to start at 80, because like I said, it is a little rough in there. I'll show you a little bit of that. Oh, and that's the other problem, is that's going to catch. Got to be careful. No. Got to be carefuler. More careful? Carefuler. Whatever it is. No. I need to find myself a stick. Well, that's not shady, is it? At all. Alright, well that may actually work. So, yeah, you know. I'll bring you back when I'm done. We'll get some sanding sealer in there. Okay, well that was not fun at all. Did not enjoy that. Sanding sealer. It's all good. Alright, let me get set up here and we'll squirt some lacquer on there. Alright, all taped up, 50 RPM. We've got a coat on here. Alright, we'll let that sit like that 10-15 minutes. We'll check it out and then we'll give it another coat. See you shortly. Alright, another 10-15, maybe a little bit longer because it is quite cold at the moment. We'll come back and have another look at it. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Probably need to go a little bit heavier on the inside. It does look a little patchy where the timber is. Not so much the resin, just the timber part. So this coat I'll probably go a little heavier. Alright, you know the deal. However long, come back, have a look. Okay, so here it is, all finished up. Truth go on and be told, this is about another week later. Between work and just the cold temperatures, trying to get the lacquer to dry on here was extremely hard. But as you can see, it turned out really, really nicely. There's a few spots here. It feels a little weird, but overall it turned out really nice. There's still those holes in here. I didn't repair them. It looks fine. Got the logo in the bottom. But yeah, overall turned out really, really nice. Even after the mishap with it coming off the lathe, it still looks really, really good. So that's it for another week. I'll put some pictures up at the end. Thanks for watching, appreciate it very much. Give it a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Ciao for now.